struggling. I mean, how they audit you and everything, right? Can you give us a little bit of that about that?
Oh my God. If I do, I'll start. It'd be too emotional.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're gonna make fun of Meghan Markle then. Pat. Oh my God, I'm so angry with myself.
What happened? What?
Okay. Okay. I was under the impression that Meghan Markle had trademarked the TIG when she was doing it in 20, what was it, 14, 15?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
think
I'm glad you're sitting down, girl. I'm glad
okay.
you're sitting down because let me see it ever. Here, it's still pending.
Are you kidding?
I am not I should have, if I'd known that she hadn't trademarked, I would have trademarked the shit out of it.
Status date. Okay, hold on. Publication date. So she didn't try to trademark it until 23?
Yep.
What?
Yeah, let me show you because we can see more information here. When you go down to what's called prosecution history, right? It tells you everything. She applied for this on March 3rd, 2022.
Mm.
Sorry, March 1st, 2022. New
Yeah.
application entered. So she hadn't trademarked. So any of us could have trademarked the TIG.
Wow.
She had only bought the domain, the TIG,
Okay. Mhm.
but
It's
not the
yeah.
trademark. But
Now, isn't it quite expensive to trademark though? I think it's
no, 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 it's not. I've done it with my company in the United States. It cost me
mm,
$495. You
mm,
do it online.
mm.
Um, you submit it. Everything is done online. You register your company. You get a registration number, serial number where you can trade. You submit the goods. They just got to make sure that the name that you choose it's not picked. The only times that they're gonna delay stuff if you put too much stuff or you don't do it correctly. But if
Mm.
you just do a straightforward thing, it took me 8 days, counting Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, okay.
$495 for that for the registration and $78. Well, 75 plus some $3 or something, and $78 for something additional that I wanted. And it's incredible, Pat, that this woman, it's still
Mhm.
pending.
That's crazy. That is really crazy. I mean, you would think that with all the resources, even back then, she could have done it the right way because she was, I mean, to her credit, she was doing well with that the TIG when she started it. She had the money to do this, and I think it's just showing a pattern of not really being thorough and going through the process from when she before she was even a royal, right? So I,
You know
I
what I was thinking? You know what I was thinking, Pat? That it's not that she was doing it well, but she didn't even think of trademarking
that's
because
yeah,
that
that's what I'm saying. She didn't even think of that. How could you not think of that?
because and this is where I go, where because we're going to talk about Bethany Frankel and what she said that
Okay.
Meghan Markle is failing because she lacks identity or she's having I don't believe so. I think that the root of her problem is that she because I was thinking, it was bothering me. I
Mhm.
mean, this woman has done this before. She has trademarked the TIG,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
I
You
thought so. So I started looking for it, and it's like, wait a minute. She never trademarked the TIG, so she never knew how to do it.
mm-mm.
So
Yeah,
she was doing, as ever, the things that she's always done.
Yep, that's right. That's what I'm saying. She's just like there's no growth, there's no learning and trying to be better because we all make mistakes. There was just something with my daughter, and I just kind of told her, look, you just learn from your mistakes. That's the most important thing, to learn and grow and be better. But this pattern is showing us that when she does things, she doesn't try to improve upon it to do better. It's just the consistency of just doing things not the right way and not even really caring that is not done the right way. I think that says a lot that she had never done the TIG. It really is.
No, but that's how she operated. The things that she was too small for
Yeah.
anybody to notice.
Yeah. Yeah.
But because I was wondering why. I mean, this because if you've trademarked once, you know the procedure.
Right. You have it down. You're aware of the process. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and one of the things also that I was looking at, Pat, is that I was thinking, oh my God, like it's still 2 years, and because this was in 2022, and she hasn't secured it.
Yeah.
And you know why I think that is? Because she puts too many things in it. She puts too many things in it.
Yeah, it's an overload of things that I think she would be better off just focusing on just a few things, but it's like there's like so much she wants to do. It's overload. It's excess. It's too much.
Yeah. Like this is what she has. This is even better than the ads ever, right?
Mhm.
Providing a website featuring non-downloadable articles, interviews, and photographs in the field of food, cooking, recipes, travel, relationships, blah, 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 right?
Mhm.
Providing a website featuring commentary in the field of interior design. But she has already bought the domain of the TIG. Because if you click the TIG.com, you get her domain where her farewell crappy
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But But now it makes sense. She never trademarked. So this is why she has no experience doing this.
But she has people, she has lawyers, she has the resources to do it the right way. It begs the question, why does she not do things? I know if I had access to lawyers and I'd make sure things were done correctly. I mean, from the get-go, there's no excuse because you have the financial means to do things the right way. Right?
Yeah, you would have people. This is like what we're gonna react to, and this is why I said to that I don't believe what Bethany Frankel is saying. I think that the problem is that she doesn't do her due diligence. She
Yeah.
gets herself into messes because she's never done this before. She doesn't know how to do things, and
Yeah.
then she wants others to fix it, and then it's too
Mhm.
late. This is so publicly that. And I don't know why she does things publicly because we did the thing with what's her name, Kim Kardashian. I'm going to show this with Kim Kardashian. I'm going to wait for because I mean, what do you make of that? I mean, what do you think of that?
I think that that's the recipe for success when you are a social media or an influencer like they are. Like they share their lives in an honest way. They know the public that watches them sees what they're doing. So don't try to gaslight people and say things that are not the truth. Just be open about it, especially when you make mistakes. Just be open and honest about. I mean, we're human. No one's saying she can't be human, but don't try to make people think one thing when the reality is something else, and we know it and see it. And so Kim Kardashian, to her credit, has just been an open book about, well, look, we made a mistake. We didn't know. We need to be respectful to the culture. That is the way you need to show up because people more than likely are going to forgive you if you just show that you're honest and open about what really happened. But what does Meghan do? She goes on and she lies about, why she's not using ARO, right? And we know that's not the truth. So we look at her with the side eye. And we're like, no, that's not the truth. What you talking about? And so and then that becomes the resentment, the how dare you, why are you lying? And then you understand you can't trust anything she does. You can't even trust the photos that she releases. You can't trust the truth around what happened in the royal family. You can't trust the things that she says because she lies to you openly with you watching as her mouth is moving. She is not saying the truth. So you are so just done with the woman trying to lie to you. It's like with Judge Judy or what people say, don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. We're not stupid. Right? So that's the problem with Megan, and the credit for the Kardashians for Kim for just telling it like it is.
Yeah, well, I'm going to share that clip because I think it's fantastic that.
The mayor of Kyoto.
Wait, let's see if I can raise the volume so you guys can hear it. I have the whole clip. I mean, she's really clever.
The mayor of Kyoto sent my publicist a letter where he was very thoughtful and very kindly explaining to me the meaning of kimono and why that's so important to their culture. I feel like there's no doubt in my mind that we have to change the name. Kimono is a traditional ethnic dress and truly symbolizes sense of beauty, spirits, and values as Japanese. Reading that letter, I felt an understanding. I definitely did not want to disrespect a culture. That's not what the brand is even about. It's about inclusivity. It's about comfort. It's not about making people uncomfortable.
I just feel kind of dumb. Like, why didn't we think about this?
Yeah, you have everything produced already, so how are you going to salvage that?
I don't know.
It's just frustrating that I didn't really think about it thoroughly ahead of time.
Yeah, and it's really interesting because in that clip, guys, she goes on to say that everything had been done so publicly, because she had already registered. This woman had done everything correctly. She had trademark what's called kimono intimates, right? She had made millions of garments already with the labels of kimono intimates.
Mhm.
And then she started doing the marketing, and in marketing you spend lots of money, and then she receives that letter. Her publicist receives that letter from the mayor of Kyoto saying, "Listen, that."
Sorry.
And this is the thing, because Meghan Markle hasn't done anything. She has no products. She has no trademark. She can easily save face and also be seen as an inclusive person, because she claims to be cultural and respect other peoples and races, and all the racism thing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
She could save face, and also Netflix, because by doing that stupid video, including Netflix, she's partnered with Netflix. Any lawsuit headed her way is headed Netflix's way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She has attached Netflix to her hot mess. I mean, and she can't even come out and do that. I mean, what do you make of that, Pat?
Well, everything is intentional in terms of trying to set the tone, because we know she's called out the royal family in the past with the announcement of Princess Lilibet's title, remember? So she's saying that to make this connection that they're going to be responsible as well when things happen, because she's already attached them to her brand. And so saying that, calling them out, just puts them in the same boat, so that if things go down, she can blame Netflix. She can put the onus on them for anything that happens that is a mishap. I can't imagine Netflix being your partner. I think they're more likely her boss. They're the ones calling the shots. And, it's also trying to make it sound like a partnership when it's not, blaming them if something happens. There's this intention to not really take full ownership of something if something happens. But they really are the ones, I think, that are going to be calling the shots for her. And she just, she does that because she's trying to get out of the responsibility and of things that could happen. I mean, they're not her partners. They're right. I mean, am I wrong with that? I don't think that they're her partners.
They own her ass. What is she talking about?
Exactly. Right.
What is this woman talking about? What is she going on about? Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to see that little clip. I want to see that little clip because I want to hear your take on it.
Okay.
And by the way, today's City's birthday, third birthday. I know you guys know that City's cute, but Pat has seen her at her worst. And it's not pretty, but I still love her. I adore my baby. So I thought we watch because I was freaking out because I thought I can't show things, and it's just that for some reason I woke up this morning and things were we're gonna listen to the one that's what you want to call it her damn it. Let me see if I can listen to her downloaded thing. Why can't I put that up? Put that up. Oh, okay. Let me see what I can't put Meghan Markle's. Oh, I did. I was grabbing it wrong. Okay, we're gonna go here. And we have an insight in that that PDina got, and hopefully she'll be able to do a video about this at the very beginning of this video. She's just waiting for the clip to be sent to her. That's a very good video that she's gonna do. So I hope you guys go watch it. But we're gonna share Meghan Markle at her. Keep in mind, guys, that she has so much makeup on, trying to make her look natural. And we're going to talk about her looks, not because we're dissing her or being mean or anything. It's because even people, for some reason, there is this need to portray this woman as the most beautiful, the most perfect, in the world. And they try and they attack others for their looks, their age. So we're going to share this thing, and we're going to go there through what she's saying, the crap she's saying, Pat. Are you guys seeing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's recording.
Okay. Cat's out of the bag. I'm shocked we've kept this a secret for so long. In 2 weeks, my show is coming out, which I'm so excited for. And also my business, which I think there's been a lot of curiosity about. Last year, I had thought, you know what, American Riviera, that sounds like such a great name. It's my neighborhood. It's a nickname for Santa Barbara. But it limited me to things that were just manufactured and grown in this area. Then Netflix came on, not just as my partner in the show, but as my partner in my business, which was huge. So I thought about it. And I've been waiting for a moment to share a name that I had secured in 2022. And this is the moment. And it's called As Ever. As Ever essentially means as it's always been. And if you followed me since 2014 with the TIG, I've always loved cooking and crafting and gardening. This is what I do. And I haven't been able to share it with you in the same way for the past few years, but now I can. So as things are starting to trickle out there, I wanted you to hear it from me first. Of course, there will be fruit preserves. I think we're all clear at this point that jam is my jam. But there's so many more products that I just love that I use in my home. And now it's time to share it with you. So I can't wait for you to see it. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Okay, Pat. Take it from here, please.
Well, okay. So that part in there where she was talking about, the reason why she's not using ARO, that's the part I was talking about in terms of what she was lying about. And I think looking at her, I find that she's trying to cut off, like the top part. I don't talk about people's appearance, looks. I think she should have and I don't want to be negative about that, but she could, there's something that's happening in terms of her looks. I think she looks really stressed. I think she's under immense pressure, just the way she is looking in this video. That's my feeling. And I think that should be a sign to anybody who is trying to do what she's doing and you are coming across in a way that's concerning. I think she could have done a little bit more with her makeup just to try to be a little bit more cleaned up in this video. I feel like there is something happening physically with her from this video. She doesn't look the same, I don't know any. I don't know.
Well, it's kind of awful, Pat, if you think about it.
Yeah,
No, I mean, I'm not being facetious or anything like that.
Yeah.
But this is a woman. I mean, let me see. No need to fret. Let me see. I have this thing that I put a side by side because she uses weaves. She uses you thought she could have put a weave or something, on her forehead or something like that. This is why I put those two pictures side by side because I'm going to show you this picture of her here. And I mean, or I'm going to show you a more recent picture because we know that she's been using extensions and whatever it is that she uses. You could have thought that she would have worn something like that, not to look so, because she's balding.
Yeah, that's what it looks like around the edges here. And that's a problem with women of color. I mean, any woman especially, but I know a lot of women of color, even Naomi Campbell, like from wearing all the extensions, you start to lose your your edges, and I think that's part of the problem with anybody that's wearing extensions. You have to be careful because this is like the really thin hair, right? So I think maybe she should have wore a hat or something, right? Because that looks concerning.
But do you think that's why she's been wearing hats, or why she films herself all the time like this?
Yeah, I think she probably filmed the whole thing and maybe she cut it when she edited the video. But yeah, it looks like can you put that picture up? I wasn't looking the side by side. Did you put that up already? The one that shows.
No, no. I'm working. I'm gonna put it
Okay.
so you
So
guys
yeah,
can
I
see
saw
it.
a side by side where her forehead was much bigger in the raw video than in like her other videos. There's clearly something happening, and even for that matter, Harry is balding a lot. Um, and there was a PR person that I was listening to that was talking about the publicist actually for Harry and Meghan was in a podcast talking about the when she was working for Harry and Meghan. And one thing that she said that was very interesting, that when she was working with Harry and Meghan, like no other celebrity, like they have always had so much going on because they're always constantly in the news. The amount of pressure is immense. So you listen to what the PR person was saying to understand that there's a lot going on for them personally, right? So that is going to take its toll. And what I find so interesting about that is that they don't have to have that much going on. You don't, but I think trying to be able to pay your bills, trying to be able to make the money that you need to live the lifestyle that you're trying to live has put all this pressure on them. And I think it's a pressure that Harry has never had to have in his whole life. Like this is completely new for him to have to try to get these deals, make this money, and to have these, things be successful in order to sustain the lifestyle, right? And that is part of the issue, I think, for them. Yes, this is a good representation of, I think, the stress, the amount of what's happening in their personal lives that is taking its toll um, on them. And I think Meghan, especially, not trying to do something about that hairline, that because you can see there's a lot happening here. There's a lot. Like it should not be that far back, right?
But the thing is that in some areas, some places, for example, when she did the CBS thing, oh, that's a good one because the CBS, you can see the one in the CBS. I have one from the CBS. You're gonna see that her hairline looks different.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
a very recent one because they did that, right? The
Yeah.
CBS thing was that a recent one? That's like what, late last year?
Yeah, that was late last year. Was it
So
late?
yeah.
Yeah, because I remember that video I sent you was from that CBS video. Yes, so it's all very concerning. And I think this is why maybe Harry might be probably trying to get his regular life back. That's what I'm feeling. I think this is a life that someone wrote, Harry is bored, like in Montecito. They're talking about him being bored. And I just feel like Harry's life it's one thing if you've made a change to your life and all is going very well. It's another thing if you've made massive changes to the life that you know and things are not going well. And we can see that things are just not going well for Harry and Meghan. And Harry, more specifically on top of that, this has been a big life change for him. How do you think he is faring in this life in California, this new life that has turned his world upside down and things are not going well? That, I think, should be very concerning to those that care the most about him.
The thing is, though, that this is a nightmare of their own making, Pat. I'm going to show you guys the picture
It is.
of her right now because this is a nightmare of their own making. This is not something that and I was looking, 'cause now, guys, I've gotten addicted to this guy who says these sayings in TikTok, which are fantastic, by the way. But this is a nightmare of their own making, and they're playing victim in a situation they created for themselves. And then rather than taking accountability, they're blaming people. Oh, it's because of you. It's because you're racist. It's because, this and that. I wholeheartedly disagree with Bethany Frankel when she says that because Meghan Markle lacks identity and wants to be liked. That's one of the things she said. She wants to be liked. Bullies don't care about being liked. That's why they're bullies. You know what I mean, Pat?
Yeah, exactly. To a quick point, I was looking at the comments. Someone said that it could be a result of the Ozempic. Yes. So we don't know for sure if she's taking it, but it looks like she could be taking Ozempic, right? Or some kind of weight loss, because she has lost a lot of weight, and this could be a side effect of taking such drugs, right? So and also what I noticed, did you all notice when she smiled how her smile looked, yes, her smile looked very
I'm sorry.
Ozempic-y. It looked very Ozempic-y, like,
Ozempic head. She has the Ozempic head.
yes, that is concerning. Sometimes you don't know your changes because you see yourself every day. Meghan needs to get people advising her to tell her the truth about what's going on. And I think something is happening with that, because that smile looked very, very Ozempic-y. It looked different. I've never seen her smile like that before. It looked like that before.
Well, also I've been around people like that, guys, in my line of work, my previous line of work, when they are, when they have starved themselves, then what happens is that their teeth come out like a
Yeah.
lot, because they lose all the fat and everything. So the mouth, the teeth, all you see is the teeth. Have you seen that?
Yeah. All you see is the teeth.
Because they and then of course she puts that this is her. Look here. So we can see clearly that she has some sort of weave or something there,
Okay, yeah, over the top.
See?
Yeah.
Look. You can see there because look how it has more hair there. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, she needs to be careful. I think this is just, like I've always said on my channel, we are watching a real life tragedy happen before our eyes. Like in real time, we are watching it happen. Just like that PR person that worked with them that said, they're not like any other celebrity. Like, they're in the news every day. There's always constantly something going on. And I think it's the constant striving to meet this high standard of living with no talents or ability to bring in money that you want easily. It's highly stressful to have these constant failures all the time and to reach that standard of money earning potential that you feel you deserve. So, like, Meghan never gives up. So she's going to keep trying and trying and trying. And it's like you're on this cycle of this gerbil wheel where and it's really taking its toll.
Yeah.
That's what I
I hope
see.
you guys are donating because I can't see, believe it or not, where I am. I can't see if people are donating. I'm blocked from seeing.
Okay, I'm gonna try to look too, and I don't
Yes, but
know.
please, we need to raise $500. So please
So,
donate.
just to give you a quick update on that, we're having a financial literacy workshop. We're going to have a series of them, and this is just one of several that we're going to have throughout the year, teaching kids important skills around money and how to manage your money, needs versus wants. Kids nowadays that are earning money want to always just spend their money to get, and putting focus on the way to save and to really manage your money properly is what we're trying to teach as an important life skill. So that's what the charity is raising money for these workshops. And we have one today. That's why we're earlier today than we normally would be doing these videos. So I can go to the class later.
And these are for under-resourced children. This is not like a fancy accounting thing. This is basically teaching children who are under we can talk about, bad poor children, but we're talking about youth at high risk.
Yeah,
That
kids.
basically, yeah, at incredibly high risk, under-resourced minorities, and basically to teach them a skill how to manage whatever little money they have to make it stretch.
Yeah, to make it stretch. Yeah.
And that's basically what PDINA'S charity is about, is helping kids for reals. This is not, and this is one thing that bothers me the most, because we have wonderful charities like PDINA, and I hope you guys are donating, because I will show you that I'm not kidding you. I can't even see, because I am blocked from where I am. I tried to donate right now and I can't. I'm blocked because it's where I am. But I hope you guys are, because our goal is $500. So Zenaida, thank you very much for the super chat to PDINA. That's amazing. That
Thank
if you
you,
can,
Nida.
yes,
Vera.
please. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. Global diversity abroad. That's
Yeah. That's it. It's Life Smart Education, but that's one of our DBAs, doing business as, because we founded the charity on having resources for youth to be able to travel and to see the world. So, but that is the correct one. It's a registered nonprofit.
Yeah, and that's the one. Okay, I'm actually gonna put it in the global diversity abroad. So I hope we can raise that $500, because that'd be fantastic, guys. So I just want to say thank you, guys, because you know, like, we're not Meghan Markle. So yeah. So what I was gonna say, Pat, is like, this woman. I mean, I just don't get it. I just don't get why people. Um, um, oh, thank you. Don't worry. I'm sure it'll show up, and I don't even see it either. You know. So please, because I'm banned from donating. And
You're banned from everything where you are, Paula.
seriously,
It was
seriously.
so banned over there.
Okay, I'm gonna show it to you so you can see. I'm gonna show you guys my page right now on YouTube, because I'm trying to monitor to see for making the goal, right. This is me. Like, I tried to donate now, right? Sorry, you can't donate in this country or region yet.
You are. Oh my
I kid you
goodness.
not. I kid you not. So please, you do, because I was trying to actually share with that. But it's incredible how I know that I don't know if it's stress that's taking a physical toll, or if it's this woman who is trying to emulate Princess Diana. Because I believe she's. Let's not forget that this woman was shopping around for a post-divorce book.
That's right.
She got found out. She got found out.
Yeah.
And now this is why she was over the top kissing, even by their own standards, Pat. We didn't even see this so much in honeymoon or in any other things, or when she was even pregnant or anything like that.
Right. That was, it was so obvious that they were trying to show something that's not there, because it was so over the top. It wasn't natural. It didn't flow. It didn't seem real. It was too much excess. It was just not good. And I think she knows. Don't you think she knows that that was a bit, they went overboard, or she did? Because I think she was the one that was initiating all of that PDA.
Yeah, but I want to ask something. I mean, we've seen her. I started a poll whether Harry's ready to leave. And I would like to know the following, because we all saw Meghan Markle land in that private plane. Oh, thank you, Joaquin LeMay. Thank you so very much.
Thank
Yes,
you.
guys. And I'm sure we can get to 500 today. Every penny counts, you know. Everybody saw Meghan Markle land. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Nobody
Yeah.
has seen Harry land in LA. You would think that Meghan Markle would want people to know that her lover, whom she misses from that Valentine card, and who's gonna eat fish and chips and burger for the rest of her life, is back in LA, because right now she's in damage control mode. That's my opinion, you know. But what do you think, Pat?
Yeah. You know, don't you think everything is manufactured to give? I think that's the big problem. Everything is manufactured to appear one way, but the reality is always something else, right? That, I think, is the foundation for all the problems. It's like building something on a lie, building something on a false pretense. Like you cannot try to make yourself have quality success when you can't even get the fundamentals right. I think that's where it all begins. I don't know.
Do you think so though? Do you think that they're in love, or because I don't get it. I really don't get it. And I mean, everybody's trying to make excuses. Everybody's trying to say, oh, it's the stress. It's because she wants to be liked. I mean, this is a woman who has bulldozed her way through life, who has been accused of bullying in 2 continents now.
Yeah. It's I'm almost wondering, when do you become so broken that you decide that you have to change? You know, when does that happen? Does it happen? Will it happen? Because this is not sustainable.
Well, the thing is though, I don't know how true this is, because I don't know how true this is, but some people, some YouTubers have said that that Archwell got 10 million through USA because through Silicon Valley Community Fund or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and she and that was funneled to Meghan Markle, and apparently also to Fidelity Charitable.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because Fidelity Charitable gave him the last $6 million, of which he has only whatchamacallit, 5 million
Mm.
in their income tax, but they posted in their page because they still haven't posted on the IRS. It's still not on the IRS file.
Wow.
So yeah, so it's going to be very interesting to see what happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, so this is very interesting to see how we can do, how they can be held accountable, because if USAID was donating money for them, and then we have Harry's whatchamacallit, Harry's website, not website, the application form. It's gonna 3 pages out of the application form is gonna come out.
Okay. Yeah.
But I
It's-
mean,
It's
I
going
don't understand.
Well, I mean, do you think that it's going to really come out to show the full? I mean, it's not going to show the full application. It's just going to show that one part, right? The one part around his drug
Well,
use.
I don't even know why they need to show 3 pages, and you and I talked about it, Pat.
Yeah.
Because all we need to do, because people have filled out the ESTA form. And you know what I was thinking? This is something that people haven't thought, and I haven't heard anybody else mention, because this is not the first time Harry has been coming into the United States. He's been coming when he was caught in Vegas and stuff. He
Yeah.
would still have to he would be coming as a regular person. He
Right.
would have to fill out the ESTA form, which
Right.
is you fill it out online and you have to click whether you take drugs or not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I don't think people should only be looking at the one right now. I think they should be looking at the one he filled out all those times he came to the United States on a personal capacity, because he would have had to click. And it's just one line. We don't need to see 3 pages. All
Right.
we need to see is the line where he clicked, have you ever taken drugs?
Mm. Yeah.
That's all.
Well,
No, I mean, that's all, because it is a question. That there is that question there.
you know what, Paula, though? I think Charles is not going to allow, he's protecting Harry. There's no way he's going to allow things to come out that is going to be damaging to him.
But the thing is, though, it's not a lot. I don't understand why they need 3 pages to see if he clicked the box yes or no. Have you ever taken drugs?
I don't know. It seems
No,
a
I'm
bit-
seriously asking you people, because I have helped people, and it's just a simple question. And then if he says yes, then you have to reason if the drugs were medicinal, or if you were ever charged for that, if the drugs are
Mhm.
legal in your country.
Mhm.
You know, that's the only reason why you would need to see more pages.
Yeah.
But if it clicked yes, then he got a waiver. That's for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He
If
definitely.
no, he lied.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised that he would, right? I mean, that's what they do.
No, but I mean, this is why I'm so confused, because we don't need to read his personal details, whether he mounts somebody or he's. We don't need to see that. It's just one sentence. It's actually a sentence, because I've helped people fill it out. You can see it online if you go to the ESTA. I can't start one because, and if you start one, you will have to fill out a lot of details and stuff like that. But then you get to a section where it tells you, have you ever been convicted of a crime? Have you ever taken drugs that are illegal in your country? If yes, if you click yes, then a subsection opens and says, explain, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And then they ask you to attach documents. So we just need to see that little box. You can redact everything else. We just need to see which box he clicked.
Yeah, well, there's definitely, I don't know why this man has. I mean, I would think people that have resources would not get themselves in these kinds of predicaments. It just doesn't even make sense to me.
Oh, thank you. I don't know how much we're up to in donations. I hope we can get to the 500.
I'm trying to log in to see.
Ginger Grucius, can you keep us up to date, please, guys? Every cent count, because we need to help the kids. This is for PDINA'S charity. So thank you. Ginger Grucius, can you give us an update how much we're on? In regards to Meghan Markle, to me, I think that she's trying to create a narrative like Princess Diana. Oh, we're about 300. Oh my God, we're gonna be.
Are you serious?
We're gonna be able to reach the 500. That is so amazing, guys. All of this goes to the kids. All of this goes to the kids because PDINA is teaching this. She holds these. You hold these
workshops, yeah.
Teaching underprivileged children who can't afford otherwise to take any of these things. To how to make the most of the little money they have, and a lot of times. Yeah. And this is literally life-saving because it helps them get them out of a criminal, rather to turn to criminal actions to get that money. She teaches them, there's creative ways for you to get it, and this is how you manage it, so she takes them from that path.
And I'm going to post a video. I'm going to pick a student from the workshop to do a thank you video. So you'll definitely see some updates from the workshop today. So
I'm not an amazing friend. PDINA is an amazing friend.
So you, Paula. Come on. I'm trying to find the fundraiser you created, and I can't find it to add it to my channel. I don't know what's going on.
MD, thank you for the super chat for PDINA. Please do donate to her charity. We're trying to raise $500 for the workshops for the children, for the youth. They're under-resourced, they're at high risk, and she does these workshops. Everything costs money. And actually, she tried my video. Many of you have asked, what happened to your video? Ginger Grucius even called me because she was in the middle of watching, and he goes, girl, what happened? And I'm like, well, I got an email saying to take it down because I was asking for people to vote, not even donate.
And they don't let you do it.
They wouldn't let me do it. And here we have Harry and Meghan Markle grifting. You know what that is, Pat? I know what. We need to grift big.
Yeah.
Like if it's easier for you to steal in the millions than, how come USAID is granting money, millions of dollars to this, and they can't grant you like $2,000 for the seminars?
Right.
So it's
I'm sorry. There people around the event today are texting me. I apologize. I'm trying to do both of these at the same time. I apologize. But I think people that do what they do, it seems to just be so natural. Like it just comes to them. They can just grift and do all these things and feel no shame. And does Meghan look like she feels shame?
No, and this is why I'm not in agreement with Bethany Frankel, guys. I am not in agreement at all. Meghan Markle has no identity crisis. She doesn't want to be liked. Bullies don't care to be liked. She's just incompetent, and it shows. Right. She's untalented, and she's not smart.
Right. Yeah.
That's it. That's what it boils down to, because let me tell you something. She would have stuck to American Riviera Orchard had she been able to trademark. And this is the part that this is why everybody's calling her out. Oh, it was limiting me. And this is why I stopped it. No, lady.
Yeah.
You were not allowed to trademark it. which is the biggest thing there is. But I want to play the one, we're going to cut in a little bit, but we're going to discuss what she's saying, and we're going to stop and we're going to talk about it. And I want to thank you guys for the donations for PDINA'S charity, because this is a really worthwhile cause. And it's any penny is appreciated, because it helps her, because she's having a hard time with the grants people. So thank you very much. She said 43% Klingon. Hey, yeah, okay, I can take that. I'm a Trekkie, so yeah, I don't like Klingons. Yeah, I'm from
like what?
the past. Klingon, I know. Yeah, P-Dina and I from different worlds. I am a Trekkie, Star Trek fan.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
you know what I am? I'm Star Wars. I'm more of a Star Wars.
Oh my God! Why are you doing this?
Yeah, we're gonna have a beef. We're gonna have a beef off.
Oh my God! Star Wars is so messy.
Sorry, Star Wars. That's what I know. I know. The lightsabers things, like that's the
Jedi's. Even I know that, Pat.
Okay, yes, but I don't watch it like you watch Star Trek, but I am more related.
Excuse me, I don't watch Star Trek. I am a Trekkie.
You are a Trekkie. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And I respect your Trekism.
Yeah, and I'm an old kind of Trekkie. I'm the one with William Shatner when they were enemies of the Empire. So that's right.
Okay.
Let's show Bethany Frankel here, guys. So thank you for the donation, guys, because you guys are amazing. Let's go here. This is Bethany Frankel giving us her wisdom.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait 1 second.
Meghan Markle can't win for losing. So you guys were irritated that trailer for her show was perfect, like Martha Stewart, real simple, perfect. And then you were irritated that she was super all natural, describing her new brand coming out, where the name has changed from, I guess, American Orchard to As Ever. And I think the reason she can't win for losing is that there is a lack of identity and understanding as to exactly who she is to the audience. Like, first we're in Montecito and it's all perfect, which would have been fine. Commit to the bit, because they do live in, I think, like $23 million house in Montecito, and it is pretty pristine. So commit to that bit. But I feel like because of a reaction from you guys, now it's more natural and just delivering really unfiltered, fresh out of bed content. And that is turning people off, because they're like, wait, what happened to the perfect content? And then the name changed to Ever After. Someone on social media said it's because it was denied. The trademark was denied. So rather than just tell the true story, it's like another reason why the brand is called something else. And I think what's going on is, since the two of them left the monarchy, they've never been able to really get their footing, because there's an identity issue, like who she.
Do you think they have an issue with identity, Pat?
I don't think they have no. Do you?
Absolutely not. They think they're above everybody else. And I think, and she's saying that people were disliking her because of her pristine thing and everything. No, we were disliking her because she said when she was in the royal family that she wanted to use the platform. Nobody made her give up her platform. In fact, she was encouraged to continue acting and doing her stuff.
That's exactly right. She was. So I don't understand. Why do you think she's trying to give them a little bit of leeway, or to make excuses for, or to, like, why do you think she would say that?
I don't know. I mean, but it's like, I just want to say something. There's somebody there with the name Nilofar Purahanma, that it's pretending to be Meghan Small. That is not Meghan Small, and leaving nasty comments.
Are you serious?
Yes, she's using Meghan Small's name, Nilofar Purahanma. That's not Meghan Small, okay? And these are people who are using other people's name and creating stuff. So that account I am going to report, because you are pretending to be somebody who's not, and that is called
you can't do that.
Is that impersonating?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I remember when I think you had that problem too. Somebody had done an account for you. I've had it at the beginning, but that is illegal. That's impersonating, and that's not good. So, anyways, so I don't think that they have an identity crisis. I think that they want to use both the royal titles, and they said that they were going to do good with that.
But they haven't been really doing anything, I think, to warrant their charity work right now, because it's all about trying to make their millions.
Yeah, no, and I think that Meghan Markle and Harry said that that they were going to do service, that they were going to hit the ground
Right.
running, that they were, yeah.
Yeah, and not only that, but they were going to focus more on the smaller platforms of journalism that they wanted to help with their stories, that they wanted to give more opportunities to less seen platforms. Didn't they say that in the beginning?
Yeah. Yeah, well, but what she's doing, and I tweeted this. I said that this is why she's failing, and I replied to Bethany Franklin that she is basically, because she admitted that she spent hours Googling,
Mm.
like small brands, and and then she got the Sister Collective and everything. But I think she's Googling brands, and then she thinks that they're too small. And then
Mm.
if she likes the name, she just takes them, and she thinks, I'm bigger than they are. I'm gonna bulldoze my way. I'm gonna railroad them because I have Netflix behind me. I have Tyler Perry. I have Oprah behind me, and
Mhm.
everything. She's kind of like Blake Lively. You know how Blake Lively has a
Oh yeah.
script? They don't
Yeah.
create anything of their own. It's like they grab somebody else's who's smaller. In this case, Justin Baldoni. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds thought, oh, he's just a small time producer. We can railroad and take over his movie and everything, and do it our way.
Yeah, that's just terrible what they did, what she did. Oh my gosh. I just can't.
No,
I mean,
but you know what I mean? Do you think, because I think that's what's happening. I think that what's happening is that she doesn't do any she sees something, she likes it, and then she takes it.
Yep. That's exactly right.
And then when things hit the fan, what happens is that, oh, you deal with it. She just ignores it and bulldozes through, and rather than apologizing like Kim Kardashian. Because
Yeah.
this would have been a great opportunity for Meghan Markle to say, you know what, I did not know, because this girl, I think I have it here.
Mhm.
This lady here, the As Ever photography.
Mhm. She's got the same name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and hers is Trademark, but she posted something. She had to make her account private, and then she posted something like, since you and Netflix took my name, the least you can do is hire me as a photographer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
trying to find. I think I grabbed the pictures. And I took the picture somewhere, because it was there, and it's true, because hers is Trademark, and Meghan Markle is running into a problem with that, because in her application for As Ever, she does
Mhm.
do filmography, print cards, everything that has to do with that. So this is one of the reasons probably why she's still running into those kinds of issues.
Yeah. Mhm. Yep. She's gonna want to do all that, and that's a big problem for her, because, and I think that's what the problem you run into is when you're trying to put so much into an application, is not refined to more specific things, and that is what's going to cause the problems, because you're trying to do things that are so broad that, I mean, I had that problem once when I was trying to um, register something. I can't remember, it was a while ago, and they rejected it because it was too broad in scope, and you have to be very specific about what you're trying to do.
No, I agree, but I mean, with this lady, she's right, and she's trademarked. She put above her name. Let me see if I can get
Mhm.
it from her.
For the
You have to follow.
photography.
She had to make her account private because. Let's finish with Bethany Frankel and see what she says. So she's saying that Meghan Markle switched because of criticism from us, not because of the trademark issues. Do you agree with that?
Uh, Can we see that one more time? Can I just see that one more time?
Guys, Ginger Gritsio, she's Bethany Frankel. She used to be with Martha Stewart in The Apprentice, and she was one of the Real Housewives of New York. She's a very successful lady from something called Skinny Girl. She has a very successful brand. I mean, everything is great with her. So okay, I'll rewind it for you. Wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you guys were irritated that that trailer for her show was perfect, like Martha Stewart, real simple, perfect. And then you were irritated that she was super all natural, describing her new brand coming out where the name has changed from, I guess, American Orchard to As Ever. And I think the reason she can't win for losing is that there is a lack of identity and understanding as to exactly who she is to the audience. Like first we're in Montecito and it's all perfect, which would have been fine. Commit to the bit because they do live in, I think, like $23 million house in Montecito and it is pretty pristine. So commit to that bit. But I feel like because of a reaction from you guys, now it's more natural and just delivering really unfiltered, fresh out of bed content. And that is turning people off because they're like, wait, what happened to the perfect content? And then the name changed to Ever After. Someone on social media said it's because it was denied. The trademark was denied. So rather than just tell the true story, it's like another reason why the brand is called something else. And I think what's going on is since the two of them left the monarchy, they've never been able to really get their footing because there's an identity issue, like who she used to be pre-royal to who she wants to be post-royal, what his role was as a royal to what his role is now as a post-royal. And I think it's not a branding issue. And I think it's an identity and an authenticity issue. But it's hard for people to be authentic when they're not really sure on their own who they are or what it is. And you can never let the market decide what you do or what you sell or what you produce. Like even in product, I never let what a partner or a retailer tells me I have to do dictate what I have to do. What I want to do is inside. And that's what I think the problem is. They just want everyone to like them so badly and to be accepted and to figure out who they are and what their identity is, that they're flailing and it never lands with you guys. You guys are just too emotionally intelligent and too good at branding, marketing, and just understanding the human psyche.
Yeah, so there's some things I didn't catch the first time, so I'm glad you replayed that. So I think that Harry and Meghan, the reason why they get so much flack, I think it has all started with how they left the monarchy. They don't, and part of what she was saying, I think is true. They don't know who they are. They have no idea who they are. And on top of that, they did bad things to those that have given them their platform, any platform. They have no way to really grasp what they're trying to do because they don't know who they are. I think, yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling they do not understand and they're not aligned in purpose, right? Harry wants one thing, Meghan wants another. They're trying to find the fit to who each one of them, who they are, and to make that work. But it can't work because they're not aligned in who they are as a couple to try to create a brand to be successful. They have no foundation. Like I said early, their foundation has never been secure. They left on a nasty footing with trashing the royal family. And now you're in America trying to make something happen off of the backs of being dishonest, being not cordial to what the hand that fed you. And now you're trying to repurpose yourselves. And it's not going to work. You can't try to make it look nice and pretty. You can't try to be natural and authentic because you're none of that. You don't have purpose together to move forward and to be successful. That's what I believe.
But do you think though that, for example, I just find that people are going easy on Meghan Markle, that they're not calling her out for the fact that she's lying to everybody. That's what the problem is, that she's lying to everybody about it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, she's lying because she's trying to fit something that's not going to work. And Harry is trying to do other things that, like, they are a hot mess. They are never going to make this work. And I don't want to be the person that sounds like, well, you just hate you. I mean, that's the reality. I mean, the sooner you wake up to the truth of what something is, the better, the easier it is for you to start getting to a place of healing. They cannot recognize the truth, the reality of their current circumstances, and they're trying to paint over things that are just never going to align. I have been here. I have been in this situation. I know from experience, this is a disaster, a tragedy in the making. We're watching it every step of the way. And, Meghan is going to, try to make things work. And Harry's going to want to do one thing. Meghan's going to want to do the other. Look, it's just, we're watching the soap opera that I've always said, the imitation of royal life. We are watching it, and there's going to be mistake after mistake after mistake, no matter how much they try, no matter how much okay, I'm going to do it this way because people want me to do this. And then people are going to say, And then she's okay, I'm going to do it this way because people want me to do, You got to atone for your sins. You have to atone for the worst, the bad things that you have done. You have got to come clean. Your slate is not clean. There is a whole slew of dead bodies behind you right now that we are watching, and we can't see anything you do to be the right or the good thing because you're not addressing the elephant in the room. The nastiness of how you started your brand when you moved to LA, the disingenuous nature of who you are, the lying, the gaslighting, the fakeness of the pictures, the phoniness, the saying one thing when the truth is something else. Like, you will never continue in the way you are trying to do this because it is all built on a foundation of no truth, no authenticity. It is never going to reach the pinnacle of what you're trying to get to. That's what I believe.
Well, the thing is though, that if you think about it, Pat, what is Harry gonna do? Why couldn't they lead a happy life, like with the money that they have? Why did they have to buy such a huge mansion?
Right.
I saw this TikToker who talked about why couldn't they just buy like a 3 million beautiful mansion, like you can still buy a 3, like in Calabasas, like with 5 rooms, nice pool and everything, and just have a beautiful home, live off the money that you have, do charitable work for real,
work, right? Like real authentic charity work. You have the money to get a nice, I mean, the money that they have. I mean, if I had that resource, so much would have been done. Good would have been done. That's what I can't understand. I can't even really pinpoint your charity work, what you have really done. I mean, you can see the pretty pictures and I like the reports and things that they've created, but it just feels like fluff. It doesn't feel real. And if people that are fans of Meghan, if they really wanted to help them, they would listen to what people are saying, the difficult things that people are saying that they need to do, and do what is difficult. Like I've always said, usually the most difficult thing to do is the right thing to do. It's difficult to admit your wrongs. It's difficult to say you got it wrong. It's difficult to say I screwed up. It's difficult to say I should not have never done that. That's difficult to do. But that's what you have to do to get this to be right. And it's not take away that you don't want to hear it and calling it hate. But just listen, learn to listen and shut your mouth more and to be more able to absorb what people are telling you to do and stop trying to name call and gaslight things and just really listen and just hone in the truth. And then you can get there, but they can't. Meghan always wants to be the one that's people have done wrong to her. No, Meghan, you have done wrong to people. Admit it. It hurts, but admit it. That's the problem. You know?
But what do you think that they could do? Like, because I don't think they're together, because we haven't seen Harry arrive to whatchamacallit. We haven't seen Harry arrive to LA. Everything seems desperate to me. Her and as I told you at the beginning, I think that she is trying desperately to look like Princess Diana, because she's trying to look like Harry's cold. Like,
Mhm.
and that answer that Prince Harry gave about being a father, that is just I
Yeah.
mean, when somebody asks you about your kid, and the guy wasn't going to be a first-time father, and he's all excited, and here goes, oh, that's amazing. You know, 1 or 2 are okay. Can you imagine Lily ever, if she exists, ever reading? My father said 1 or maybe 2. It's like she's not wanted. But people who have 5, it's their fault. I mean, what kind? And then it's like
Mhm.
a dig at Prince William because they have 3. And then it's like, even when I talk about City, my face lights up. Or when you even talk about Otis, like, let alone a child, he didn't talk about, they're wonderful. It's a wonderful experience what you're about to do. I remember when Archie was born. That's what people who usually have children and are happy parents answer, right, Pat? If somebody comes to you and says, I'm going to be a first time parent, can you give me any tips or advice? I mean, how would you answer that?
Mhm. On tip on how to talk about your kids, or how?
Imagine, for example, somebody comes to you and says, you know what, I'm going to be a first-time parent in a few weeks. You have kids. Can you give me any tips or anything? What would be the first thing you would tell them?
I would tell them to not try to be the perfect parent, not try to use your children to help you make money. I think that's part of Meghan's problem, that's what she's trying to do. I would just tell them that, it's difficult, it's hard, it's not easy. And, you do the best with what you know, and just try to you do the best you can as a parent. Everything behind this couple is just all messed up.
Well,
Even
the thing is, though, like, for example, somebody comes to me and says, I'm going to be a parent for the first time. The first thing I will say, oh, congratulations. It was a wonderful experience. I remember when my kid was born, I remember how nervous I was,
yeah.
But Harry just like amazing. But they're a challenge. And I love the questions they ask. And I'm like, dude, I mean, I remember, it's like every week they change. I mean, that is a very generic answer, Pat, and you can see how the guy's enthusiasm went from this. And I understand, Rocio Hall, that everybody's different, but these two have marketed themselves as being a parent, for being parents first.
Right.
Meghan Markle, her first role is, I'm a mom, I'm a mom, I'm a mom. The same thing for Harry. And yet they're hardly ever with their children.
Hardly ever. And the things that they do with their kids, I think, is not clear for them. Like, Harry wants one thing, Meghan wants another. There's conflict in how to even move forward with the kids. And she just sounds so fake every time she talks about them. So I think that's part of the problem too. I mean, they just, oh my gosh.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, and this woman, I think that she's starving herself, or she's putting herself through Ozempic, because she's getting ready to drop a narrative. That the stress of it all is the social pressure that's getting her, to her. And like, this is just like a Princess Diana moment. It's like, you guys, and the way she talks, she's trying to imitate Julia Roberts, the way that vocal fry of Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
I mean, let me see if I have it here, because
always something, right? Yeah, it's just I'll
share it with you. I'll share it with you. This is Julia Roberts, and even and look at the hair, because this was an interview with CBS interview that Julia Roberts gave, right? But you're gonna see that even with the hair and the color of the shirt and everything, right?
Mm.
Her down. I don't know what it is. I said, beautiful dress that I tried on the Saturday before the Sunday of the Oscars for the first time. We didn't do anything to it. It fit perfectly. And her down. I don't know what it is. I said, beautiful dress that I.
That's what she's trying to imitate.
I heard kind of an echo though.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let me play without the echo. Wait, just.
Her down. I don't know what it is. I said, beautiful dress that I tried on the Saturday before the Sunday of the Oscars for the first time. We didn't do anything to it. It fit perfectly. And her down. I don't know what it is. I said, beautiful dress.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, I heard it like and towards the end, like it's a little I can't hear you. Can't hear you.
If you hear the longer interview,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
has that vocal fry, and even the hair, how she parted it. She's with the
Yeah.
different colors, and
Yeah. Yeah, you can hear it. It's like a little froggy at the towards the end of the sentence, it come
it's vocal fry. And she didn't used to speak like that. This woman didn't used to speak like that. This woman didn't used to speak like that. So, but to me, is she's trying to build a narrative about this, and then you saw that Dominic Reed quit from Invictus.
Okay, do you have the clip?
No, Dominic Reed clip. The CEO of Invictus quit.
Oh, you said he quit. I thought you said
Yes.
Did I see the clip?
No.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yes.
And he was angry because of the press coverage.
Yeah.
Well, whose fault is that? Meghan Markle made it her show. She refused to wear not even the beanie. I mean, she couldn't even wear the beanie of Invictus. It's like,
thank you, Dolly. I just thought she donated 20.
oh, thank you to the fundraiser. Are you able to see if they donated?
I can't see. I can't. I will do a video later that shows everything. I can't right now. I can't see anything.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys here. This is the Mary Prince of Denmark.
Mm-hmm.
They showed up. They went straight to talk to the to Invictus, wearing Invictus jackets, Invictus everything, Invictus everything. Meghan Markle only wore Christian Dior. Even the beanie, she couldn't even wear the beanie. She was Christian Dior head to toes. Do you see the difference?
Yes, she's got deals. She's got deals to merch and make money off of other brands while at Invictus. I mean, go figure, folks. Really? That's unbelievable. You're not there even to be a representative of your husband's charity. Remember what I said, no longer aligned to purpose. Meghan's got her purpose. Harry's got his purpose. And they're trying to show up together with different purposes. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
And you know what I was thinking about it, that he was crying at the end because I heard a rumor that Invictus might not have him in 2027.
That's right.
Birmingham. Invictus might not even happen in 2027 because of the mismanagement of all of the funds. I mean, guys, like Dominic Reed is blaming the press. Again, take accountability, because that's a dig at Meghan Markle. Because I mean, I showed you guys. I want to thank for the ones who are donating to PDINA'S charity. Thank you very much for that, guys. Every penny counts. So thank you very much. It goes to her seminars to help at-risk youth. So thank you very, very much. Please donate to her charity. We're doing the live earlier because she has to go and teach a seminar to this at-risk youth children, to teach them how to manage their money, how to be able to get money without having to turn to crime. Last time.
It's a problem. It's a problem. Yeah.
I mean, so you guys are amazing. Thank you very much for that. I want to show you something here, Pat, because he was complaining about the press.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as Meghan Markle left, I mean, how did we know she landed in LA?
She called the pops, right?
Of course. Yes, Latonia, that's very awesome what PDina is doing, but she needs funds for that. So, please do donate, even if it's $1. I remember once one friend of mine said to me, if you have $999,099, you're still not a millionaire. You need that dollar to get you over the edge, to become a millionaire. So every dollar counts. So please, thank you very much for all the donations, guys. It's very much appreciated. We're trying to get to 500 today. So thank you very much for that. That is amazing. So I just, Thumper, hello. You're never late. We're still going. So I was going to say something because with him crying and him getting political about the tribes, how, and that thing that they're going around with the article saying how they saved the tribe, how they saved the tribes and everything like that. And I'm like,
yeah.
Like as soon as Meghan Markle left, all the press stopped reporting on it. Harry barely showed to one event after Meghan Markle left. He had to take a whole day off.
That's right. He sure did.
He showed up hungover. He should have. There were so many events, and he only showed up to one, guys. And he showed up for a couple of hours, and then he would take off to go pal around with Michael Bublé or whoever the hell he was, drinking and partying. Like, that's where it was.
Yeah. Yeah. I tell you, I think that's probably what he needed to do because I think it was a lot of stress when she was there. Don't you think it was a lot of stress for him when she was there?
Well, you know what, Pat? The thing is, I don't know. I don't want to come across as sympathetic to her because I am not.
Right.
But where are his balls? I swear to God.
Right. Where are they?
Because let me tell you something. People say that she's manipulating him like crazy, yet he refuses to include her in the board of directors. He's the sole owner of that. And you would think that and she has begged him to include her in the board of, be part of a co-founder thing. And he's refusing to do that. So he still has. I mean, if she had him that whipped, he would have included her as co-founder or whatever,
Yeah, that's true. Do you think she wants to, though?
Absolutely. Are you kidding? That's the only prestigious thing there is.
I mean, but does she want to do it in an official way? I know she wants to, but does she really want to do it in an official?
No, but she wants to be attached to it. She wants to add it to her resume.
So she can do what she wants with it, which is not for the purposes of what Invictus is actually doing. It's for her to merch and to make money off of her attachment to Invictus.
Yeah, and as prestige. Because let's not forget that every little thing they do, she puts it in her resume that very same day.
Right.
It goes into Archwell. LA fires, you see Meghan Markle hugging the person. And what do you make of Netflix? Oh, thank you so very much, Lisa B. Thank you so very much. You guys are kicking ass. Thank you so very much for trying to get to 500. This is for PDINA'S charity to help kids, under-resourced people, kids. So this is a great thing, I mean, and I'm telling PDina, maybe you're just, not asking. If you ask for millions, maybe they'll take you seriously like Harry and Meghan Markle do. Maybe you're asking for
and they get people. They've gotten donations from, I think, Oprah and from other people, right? But I don't know that they really go out and try to fundraise. They just go to their very wealthy friends.
I don't even think that they go to wealthy friends. I think that those are payments for whatever it is, because let's not forget that she did the Lincoln Project, the voiceover for Kamala Harris.
That's right.
With the Donald Trump. Do you guys know about that, guys?
Yeah, that was her, by the way.
That was her.
Yeah, it was.
That was her. The Lincoln Project, that was her.
Yeah.
Do you guys know about this? Please let me know if you know this, guys, in the chat. Click
Oh
yes.
yeah, the Baca people too. Yeah, and Harry hasn't done anything with the Baca.
Oh,
Oh, and that
no,
right
no,
there
oh,
is
no.
terrible.
He's raised a lot of funds for African parks. Did you know that African parks got almost $100 million, but they were only given like $17 million?
Wait a minute, how much did they receive?
They have received about $100 million, about $98 million.
No.
Yes, from the US. But they've only donated like 17 million or something like that.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
from the
this,
US government they got that much money?
yeah. Let me see, because I think that Meghan Small has it. Let me see if she has it there.
Wow,
Meghan
that's
Small.
interesting.
Yeah.
They only donate 5% of their earnings. Thank you. Yeah, the European housewife. She said that they get to keep 95. That is crazy ratios. 95% they
And
keep.
here we are trying to raise 500.
I
I think this is the one. Okay, I got it. This is from Meghan Small, guys. Go also, please subscribe to her channel. She does fantastic work. This is from Meghan Small here. You see, they've gotten, let me see, all the money.
You make it bigger.
I would have to download it. I'm gonna
Okay, let me see. I can see it. Oh.
No, let me see. I'll download it. Once downloaded, I can actually upload it.
Let me take a picture.
I can actually upload it here. It's on Meghan Small. You can upload it and you can see how much it is, because they've only donated like a third, not even a third of.
Wow. Okay, I can see it now.
Can you?
I mean, I blew it up on my end. Yeah.
Okay, I have it here. I'm gonna put it here. How do I do this?
Income expenses. Wow.
Can I put it there? Oh crap!
How do you run in the negative when you get $50 million?
And they haven't donated most of it.
Oh wow!
Can you imagine what we could do with like $50,000, Pat?
Oh my gosh! I'm really. This is interesting.
I have it here. I can zoom in now. I can zoom in. I'm gonna stop sharing that one. Okay, and this is the one here. Here, I'm gonna share this one. Can you see it now? Or I'm still sharing that one. No, I'm still sharing that one. I'm gonna share the picture so people see it. This is the grift, and Harry's raising funds for this, because let's not forget that this actress actually took a picture of Harry raising funds from Africa for African parks, and she posted on her Instagram, and then she got called out and she took it down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was raising funds for African parks in LA. He raised funds for African parks in 2024 last year when he went to New York in September before flying out there. He went to this gala that they did that. So it's actually, this is until 2023. 2024, it's even more. They gotten even more.
Wow. Yeah. But in 2020, they got like over, oh my gosh. That's the one you must be talking about. The one in 2020.
This is $76,863,184,000. And they got it in grants and stuff like that.
Yeah, the most during COVID.
And then they only have donated. This is what they donated, the things in red. Or I don't know. I'm not.
No. That's when they ran negative.
They were negative
in 2007. That's when they first started running in the negative. And then their net. But now they're. I mean,
Pat, look, they jumped. From they jumped from here from 569,000, and they jumped from 10. This is when Harry was made patron of Queen's Commonwealth Trust.
No,
sorry, no. African parks. This is when the royal family aligned with African parks because they were having dinners there. This is when Harry and Meghan were made patrons of the. Here, 17 million, they were made patrons of the African Park, of the Queen's Commonwealth Trust. Look how much has jumped from 2019 to 2020 by 9 million.
That's what I was looking at, yeah.
And from 2022 to 2023, it almost doubled. It doubled, 29.29. That's 58.
Mm. But how do you run? I mean, look at the. Hold on. When was the? Okay, yeah, in 2021, when their net was negative. I mean, and look at all the money they made the year prior in 2020.
Yeah, and Harry was last year raising funds from Africa Parks.
Wow.
Yeah. And you know, I just don't understand how Netflix is gonna come back from this, because now it's been confirmed that they're not gonna merge as ever on her show.
Mm-hmm.
Because the whole point of doing the show was because she had told, and this is the thing that she lies. She tells Netflix, oh, I secure the brand. Because just like she said in that minute video, in 2022, I secure the brand. We know you haven't secured the brand, Meghan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we know you haven't secured the brand, but she goes and gives that bold-faced lie saying, I've secured the brand in 2022 when I secured the brand, and you haven't.
Yep. And she hasn't.
So
Wow.
she goes and tells Netflix, we've done that. They do the cooking show around American Riviera Orchard, because she was supposed to be selling and merching from America. This is why they had to do a lot of edits, because they had to edit out a lot of American Riviera when it's being mentioned. And she had a lot of stuff with the labels and stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And also Netflix has invested a lot of money on marketing and everything. However, Netflix has gone absolutely quiet.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
They are nowhere to be found. They are nowhere to be found. And I'm going to prove it to you. And I'm going to show you something.
Not on their social media. There's nothing about the show.
No, nothing. I'm going to show you guys your Netflix. I'm going to go to Netflix, because I'm going to show you this, because Netflix is promoting. I mean, this is like 10 days away, right?
Yeah.
Less than 10 days away. So this is Netflix on Instagram. This is their Instagram account on Netflix. This is Netflix, 36.1 million followers, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no advertising of Meghan Markle at all. I don't know who this lady is. For a woman, from when I saw it this morning, I thought it was Meghan, but no, that's not her. Oh, Channing. Wait, I want to watch that.
Look at
Sorry, guys.
You had a moment, didn't you?
What is this man doing?
I'll never forget.
Jesus.
First started talking about
Praise the Lord.
Paula, you remember when we first started talking about him? You were talking about Mike, some show he did, Magic Mike. And I had just come back from living in China, and I hadn't known who he was. And you were telling me who he was. And this was the video, and you were so like just looking at this guy like candy. He
isn't he? I'm sorry, Pat. Isn't he candy?
Yeah, he is, but just your diversion, your squirrel moment.
I'm sorry, guys. And I want to tell you something about Mindy Kaling.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, where's my fan? You have no idea. You know, when Magic Mike movies come, I go with my best mate Marines, and we make it like a date night. We even take champagne and everything to the theater, and we're
really? Wow.
Yeah, I have pictures of us. Like it's like we're going on a date with him. I wanted to show you this because this show with Kate Hudson is actually a kick-ass show. Guess who the executive producer is?
Who?
Mindy Kaling.
Oh, okay.
She is like the producer. Apparently, she's like came up with the idea or something like that. Which, because you know, she got a Hollywood star or something like that.
Oh, did she? Okay.
Yeah, she got. Apparently, everybody can buy it now, and I think that what's her name? Kerry Washington got one, and Mindy Kaling got one. Mindy Kaling is only known for The Office. I thought that the Hollywood stars were supposed to be for like big actors.
Yeah.
But so Mindy Kaling is the one who, it's called Running Point, and it's actually very good. But look, this is Netflix promoting it. Where is Meghan Markle?
That's very telling.
This is not Meghan Markle. This is not another show. Look, there's nothing there. And what is worse, they're not even following as ever. See that?
Yep, you're right. Are they following ARO, or did they follow?
No, because she changed the name.
Oh, that's right. She changed it.
As ever official.
Yeah.
As ever official. So you will get that. But I did a little clip yesterday that I want to show you, Pat, because this is very interesting, and this is a legit, guys, a legit thing that shows you that I posted, that I started to do, because you can actually show it. If you go to these, there are applications that show you, because these applications are used by sponsors as well, people who want to show, or they want to buy you, or you want you to promote your stuff, right? For example, company says, I want Pat to promote in her Instagram. They look at the stats to see how much the reach is and everything, right? So they will know if you have too many non-followers, or if it's too fake or whatever. Then they know that you're not worth doing a commercial or sponsoring an ad with you, because you're not going to reach very many people because you have too many fake followers, right? So I did this. I went and I did this because, look, this is The Rock. Everybody knows The Rock. He has, it tells you inactive followers. I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you here. It tells you here the real followers. Inactive followers could be people who have the account, barely use it, and then, or don't use it very much, right? Then, of course, I went to, yes, Cristiano. Yes, Cristiano. He has a lot of real followers, and active followers could be like, and you can tell the audience score. It tells you if the account is in good standing. Like here, for example, it tells you that his account is good. The average score is good. I'll show you guys. It tells you here. Goes. Let me see. You can see that the average score, audience score, is good. Anything above 5 is good, right? So we'll keep playing. And then I decided to put New York, Sever NYC. No, Meghan. Sorry, here we go. She has only 280,000 real followers, and her score is poor. She has 1.71 million inactive followers. So her real following is 280K. So her score is poor.
Wow,
so
that's astonishing.
As Sever NYC has 12,000 real followers. Their score is 5.7, which is good. Score is good. And this is her competition. Not. Now we're going to look at Ever, which was changed. The reason why she has so many followers is because she changed from Arrow to as Ever Official. They have 0 followers, inactive followers, following 658. And the thing for that they have inactive followers is because she doesn't enable the regular features.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Allow people to see how many followers she has for reels.
Right. She doesn't want people to see that.
But that's not good for her, because then she will never get, you will never get like anybody promoting, because if they can tell what your stats are, then they won't want to buy an ad, which is how the Kardashians make a lot of money, how celebrities who promote sponsors and stuff like that make a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's unbelievable. And I want to thank you guys for those who are donating. This is for PDINA'S charity. Everything goes to her seminars that she does for under-resourced. I mean, I never call them under-resourced, but I'm sure that that's the politically right thing. I would have called them poor, but that's, but that's what they are. They're what do you call it, for poor kids? That are poor youth. Oh, thank you. Oh, really? Thank you. How much? Thank you so much. How much are we up to now, Ginger? Good shoes. Can somebody please tell us, because neither PDina nor I can see. So thank you very much, guys. We really appreciate it. And I can't see D'Amato. Where is she? At Diamato. Oh, thank you so much, sweetie. Thanks so much for your donation, guys. You guys, you're amazing. Thank you. We're trying. Oh, we're going over 500. Thank you so very much.
We are?
Yeah. You can cry, Pidan. It's okay. You're not Meghan Markle. Thank you so very much, guys. You guys, I feel like crying. Don't make me cry because I've never seen you cry. Now you're going to make me cry. Damn it. Thank you, guys. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you so very much. And anonymous and everything. I mean, yeah. And, and this is the thing that you guys don't see, that charities that are actually doing good work, they have to go through stuff like this, rather than, I'm telling you, P-Dina, you should ask for millions. Go to the government and bring a fake charity and say that you need millions, So thank you, Anonymous, for your donation. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. Praise God. Yes, praise God. We P-Dina and I are religious, so that's the best birthday gift that you could have given City. Donating, but don't let's not stop at 500. If you're adored, P-Dina. Yes, and she does good work. You have no idea. This woman, when she doesn't get the grants, she pays out of her own pocket. So, oh, thank you, Anonymous, for the 75. Thank you so very much. Yeah, P-Dina. You guys made P-Dina cry. So let's keep making her cry by donating more.
Stop it. Stop. Okay.
No.
I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
Can you imagine having P-Dina as a teacher? I can just see her. Do you ever get mad at them, Pat? I would. I would. Oh, P-Dina, we love you. We love you. We love you. And I hope you guys keep donating. I hope we can get a little bit more, because the more we get, the more it goes for the kids. So thank you so very much, guys. You guys are so amazing. You guys are so amazing. So it's for a very good cause.
Much.
So thank you very much for that, guys. So let's keep donating.
So go.
But can you imagine that you have to grift? You have to become a grifter. Let's make a I mean, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So, but I just don't get it. And this is the thing, guys. They have such huge platform. Harry didn't have to fight for a platform. Meghan was delisting her way through everything. And even the TIG, she was making about 60,000 Canadian dollars with her poop spray and really hustling her way through life, So, so here you have, this woman got a massive platform. Guys, it's the British royal freaking family.
Right.
People want to give you money when it's for the royal family.
Right.
I remember there was a YouTuber, I can't remember who it was, who did a fundraiser to donate on behalf of Princess Catherine, and they got like $8,000 because everybody wants to donate on behalf of their royals and stuff like that,
Right.
But it's charity like yours or mine, like we really struggle. I mean, how many times have we both called each other? It's like, oh my God, how am I gonna make it tomorrow? I need to buy like 100 pounds of rice and stuff like that, So, but please, thank you for, we have reached the $500 goal. But if you want to donate more, is anything is amazing. Thank you to P-Dina, but please donate to her charity, because the thing is, when you guys give super chats, we don't get them until like 6:30 or 30 days later, and they always, of course, YouTube gets a cut. So
Chella, thank you. I'm just
so very much. But I want to show you something, because this is where this woman loses me every time. I heard Dan Wooden today talking with Angela. And by the way, great job at Dan Wooden's, P-Dina. You were
Thank you.
Yes, he's very lucky to have you. Because he said, that he was talking about this TikToker who's not or Meghan Kelly, I don't know, who are not Meghan Markle haters. I do not consider myself a Meghan Markle hater.
Absolutely not.
You know,
No.
but we're criticizing somebody now is apparently being a hater, but we're not. We're criticizing her, right?
Right, right.
So, what I wanted to show you is like after she got the issue with logo, this is what she wrote.
Mm.
Meghan Markle's as ever logo was intentionally designed with tribute to Prince Harry. So now she's blaming Harry.
Yeah, that's a good way to see how that backfired, and now she's saying it was a tribute to Harry. So what was I think I remember seeing this, and what was the exact tribute? It was something about what
There
she
you go. The Sussex Incorporated special symbol honoring her husband in the design of for her latest venture. Of course, she has to attach Harry. So because she knows that, oh, it's a woman in love doing this for her husband, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Meghan Markle's crest for her lifestyle brand as ever is not her brand yet because she hasn't trademarked it yet. Was
Right.
roofed with a thoughtful nod to Prince Harry. On February 18th, the Duchess of Sussex, 43, dropped an Instagram video to explain the name change for the well, we know that, right?
Right.
And as ever brand. And then she goes, the logo incorporates a palm tree as a nod to the Duke and Duchess's home in California, along with 2 hummingbirds.
Mm.
Favorite of Prince Harry's and inside. That's not true. Prince Harry's never, ever like that. When have we ever heard, guys, Prince Harry talking about hummingbirds?
Wait a minute. I think when they did the Netflix documentary, didn't they show like some hummingbirds that came to their bird feeder, I think? But I think that was all it was. It wasn't like showing that is his like favorite, you know.
Yeah. The distinct
Bird.
shape enclosing the birds and tree was intentionally designed to create a unique and personal emblem.
Mm.
And she's not going to back down. And this is the problem that we have. And I don't know if you've seen her vision board.
I did a video on it yesterday.
Yeah, I know, and it's doing very well. That's
Yeah,
great.
I did it. I think that spoke a lot to what Meghan Kelly said about how she had on good authority resource that Meghan did a vision board for the royal family before she was in the royal family. Like that's her thing and that's what we do with our kids too, like to envision, you know, what kind of future you want for yourself. We do these vision boards, but the fact that Meghan has done it and has shown this to us, I think gives credit to what Meghan Kelly was saying that Meghan did that because it would make sense that she would do something like that for her goals. And one of her goals was to be in the royal family, to meet Harry, to get him to marry her. And I think what you saw in that vision board also spoke volumes to what is important to her. And that would be the things from the TIG. That is what she's doing all over again. And Harry is not so much really a part of that. He was in the bottom right-hand corner of that vision board. And I think if they were aligned in purpose and wanting to move forward together in their future, that picture, or not even that picture specifically, but maybe I think a different picture, I don't know. That one just didn't hit it, but it would have been more centered and aligned because everything that she has now really is an offshoot of her relationship with Harry. She's able to build a bigger brand and recognition because of her access to royalty.
Yeah.
These are the things that should have been the main thing, I think, for this vision board, because your future moving forward, if we are to believe what you're saying, is your relationship with your husband and what you two are building together. But this is Meghan building off of what she's done pre her life as a royal. That's what this vision board is saying. It has no representation to the unity of this relationship moving forward. That's
and she posted the drawings apparently of her children just because Princess Catherine showed the drawings, beautiful drawings of her kids. Of course, she has to come and put a vision board, which is really stupid. And you know, this is an old picture of her right here. I mean, and she puts Harry on a bottom corner, and then she puts as ever the brand with this thing, which she doesn't have yet. You know
Right.
that's a barn. You don't have it. Why are you putting that? That is fake. You don't have it because your brand hasn't been approved.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
You
Yeah.
know, but she puts she puts these drawings here, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Because these are her children. Because of course, what Princess Catherine did was showing her kids. You know that they put those beautiful drawings.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
And
know,
that's
so
the thing. And I don't understand why you put reference to your children on your vision board that you're going to share when you don't want to show your children. You don't want to bring recognition in a real way to your children. So why does she always speak about them? Why does she show their drawings? Why is there so much emphasis on the children when she doesn't really want to share her children? I know she wants to, but Harry won't let her. But I find that that's a contradiction. And if it is about your children, then there should have been way more representation about the family and less about what she's doing as an individual. It just, for me, it was no real clarity around what she thinks it is. This is not you moving forward with your family intact, with your children, and about your charity work. This is about, because the majority of this vision board is her and the TIG references. That's what's important to her. That's her future. But she puts in these little things that she's trying to show people, but then Harry doesn't want her to do that. And it seems like a contradiction to what you're showing to what you can actually really show, which is you can't really show your children. You know, why show their pictures? Why talk about them? Why make them a part of that, which you know you're going to share? I think
this
that's
is
the problem.
this is the lady from Us Ever Photography. This is what she wrote, Pat. This is the post that she posted. I'm gonna make it big so you guys can read it. She actually had to make it private because the Sussex Squad were absolutely destroying her. Just like, for example, we have some sugars here in the chat, trashing and everything, you know, like,
Mhm.
and that's what they do. They don't contribute. They only attack, you know, like if any of
Yeah.
the sugars were able to come back with something like proper, you know, you're wrong because X, Y, and Z, and we can have an intelligent conversation rather than attack. That would
Mhm.
be that would be a different thing. You know, you're wrong
Yeah.
because this is what's happening. And then like, oh, okay, I get
Mhm.
it. You know, you're right. You know, we can say that, you know, when we're wrong, I don't have a problem saying that, you know. And I want to
Mhm.
say, oh my God, thanks, guys. Thanks so very much. Oh, anonymous donation. Oh, thank you so very much.
So
You,
much.
oh, my p-dina is gonna cry again.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep talking.
This is what this woman is saying. As ever photography, and she is TM
Okay.
trademark.
She's trademarked. Yeah.
And then she goes and she does this little thing. I think she's taking the piss out of Meghan Markle, right? Putting all these rings there, you know, and this calligraphy, you know.
Okay. So I'm sorry. When did she post this, or when was this?
She posted it because she's private. I'll show you her account,
Oh,
guys.
okay.
You can go and request her to follow because she was getting so much hatred from the Sussex Squad,
That's
right?
terrible. And she was there before Meghan. Like, why are people hating on her?
She's been there since 2013.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but everybody's talking about the brand, the clothing brand. I sent this to Dan Wooden because he didn't even know that it was there. And it's like, she was there even before, and she's properly trademarked.
Mm,
Cover
mhm.
photography, right?
Yeah. So
And
this is
then
the problem she's going to run into because of what Meghan wants to do as well around photography or media and photos and pictures and things.
yeah, but what I love what she's doing is like she puts a bunch of rings and these candles and even pretentious calligraphy in the background. But then she says here, since Meghan Markle slash, oh, shit. Can you see it, guys?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see it. I'm watching it.
I don't know what I touched, but it got big. That's awesome. Since Meghan Markle slash Netflix started using my biz name of 12 plus years, the least they could do is maybe hire me as brand photographer.
Ah, there you go. But I don't know if that will happen. But good for her, right? Like, I'm so glad she made that reference, you know, because
But it's so funny how she's putting all this ring and these skinny candles, you know, like this
Mhm.
shriveled prune, you know, and and she does a better job than Rachel Meghan.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what the hell this is.
I like it. It's interesting. I like the old look and the way everything's.
Yeah, but it's just like if you look at, she's trying to say, I'm
calligraphy,
doing a much better job than Meghan.
Yeah, that's like real calligraphy. Yeah.
You know, this is I love it. I mean, I love it.
Great.
Yeah, I know. She's doing a great job. Let me see, because she is I think she's as ever photography, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if I should request to follow her. I just don't like but she had to make it private, guys. I'm gonna show it to you.
Yeah, because probably a lot of people reaching out.
Yeah, to me is following her. So I will probably request to follow her. I haven't requested. I don't like to follow too many people, but I will request to follow her. But did you see that Gwyneth Paltrow is
following the other one, the clothing brand?
Yes, she is. I mean, guys, I want to thank you guys for donating so much, and it's very much appreciated. Oh my God, we're up to $780, PDina.
Oh my God. It's noon. My workshop is in an hour. The kids are going to be arriving, so I gotta kind of jump off.
I know.
But I'm just elated. I'm so grateful. Everyone is going to get a thank you note and donation letter from me, and I can't even begin to thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful. And some of the kids I actually have to go pick up, so I have to.
No. But we want to thank you guys. I'll continue. I'll just continue.
You can continue and just update me. And I love you all. I'm just so grateful. Thank you for believing in me and my work. I love you all.
Thank you, sweetie. And I'll talk to you later after this.
Thank you, everybody.
Have a great day, sweetie.
All right. Bye. Bye-bye.
Well, we made PDina cry, so I hope we can keep making her cry some more. So I hope you guys keep donating to her. Yes, we all love congratulations, PDina, but if we can keep donating, the more the merrier, because she's her. It is hard, you know, like so. But I want you guys to tell me, like, what do you guys make of all of this mess? I mean, I don't understand how Netflix is still willing to go through something like this, because they're keeping quiet. They're keeping quiet. I don't know. Oh, really, Lori? I don't know why, because you should be able to. I don't know. I don't know why, but thank you for trying to donate. I mean, anything that you donate to PDINA'S charity, it's amazing. She does. I mean, this woman works 7 days a week. I mean, today is Saturday, and I think she has another workshop tomorrow. So yeah, I am actually looking for the 60 minutes thing in Australia. I hope I get to see it. So no, I'm not helping PDina with her charity. We're all helping those kids. So if we can use my little platform to help other children, guys, because you're literally saving kids' lives, you know, for reals. I mean, I don't want to seem like Benny City. You want to say hi, City? City is being a diva, and she's like, in her birthday, she's just asleep, you know. But I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think that her show, because from what I understand, her show is might not be shown. I think that some people have gotten a preview about it. And you know, Thumper, I don't know if the show is silent about that. I just think they're embarrassed about this shit show. And I'm sorry, I'm swearing. Yeah, we're all sending love to PDina. So yes. So let's keep donating to her, please. I don't get anything. This goes directly to the charity. Okay. The link for her charity is there in case any sugars are here. So please donate more to her channel. If we could get to 1,000, that'd be fantastic. That'd be fantastic. So please keep donating. Thank you, Patty Gorgeous. Thank you. Yeah, I hope that it gets through. So please, let's help PDina. Like, I have a suspicion that her show might not air. I have a suspicion that her show might not air. Completely. Well, is there any news on the Harry's visa status? They said that they're going to release 3 pages, but I don't even know why bother releasing 3 pages. We just need to see the sentence. There's a section where it says, have you ever taken drugs? Yes or no. Have you ever been convicted of a crime? Yes or no. That's all we need to see to find out. Do we need to see 3 pages of what? We don't need to see his personal information. All we want to know, and what people are not talking about, is that Harry has admitted that he's been a drug addict for years. And he has been coming into the United States for years. Has he been lying? Because he has come in official capacities and non-official capacities. So did he get a waiver back then when he was found? Guys, do you guys remember that Vegas thing? You guys, when Harry was caught in Vegas and that very unregal thing? He was doing drugs then. I am pretty sure that he was doing drugs. So even there as an immigrant, he was doing drugs. And I think that maybe Netflix, and you know why I think Netflix is doing everything they can to show to Meghan Markle, and this is why they haven't removed the comments from the StreamYard or from the YouTube, or the X, because they want to have like receipts to show her, you know what, this tanked. But anyways, I'm gonna get going, guys, because it's Saturday. I have stuff to do. I want to thank you enormously. The donation link is still gonna be open until tomorrow. Please donate to PDINA'S charity. It goes directly to her charity. And we're very, very much appreciative of you for doing that. So thank you very much for helping her. Thanks for being such a community. It really, you made her cry. So let's make her cry even more by donating to her even more. So yeah, you know what, the European housewife. So I don't think that we should be focusing only on this application. We should be looking into the one when he came to Vegas. Remember? Did he click that he didn't do drugs? Has he been getting a waiver even since way back then? I think it was in 2012. Because he's been admitting that in 2012 he was heavy on drugs. And I'm pretty sure that at that party he must have consumed some. So, yep. So I don't need to see 3 pages. Just show me the one where it says, did you do drugs or not? Because that's all we need to do. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I have another live tomorrow with Tina. So thank you very much. We're going to have some fun tomorrow because we have some real tea about a bunch of things. We're going to be talking about Blake Lively, Jada Pinkett Smith, Amber Heard, and Meghan Markle. How Meghan Markle has reached out to Blake Lively to show support. I don't know if you know this, but Meghan Markle was at the at the baby shower of one of her Soho friends. And Blake Lively was there. So we have some tea on that. So we'll see you tomorrow, guys. And please continue donating to PDINA. Another anonymous donation. Thank you. Please continue donating to PDINA. It's going to be open for tomorrow. And like anything, like I'm open for my platform for PDINA always. And we are a community. Let me see. That's a very good question. And if he did say he used drugs, what would change? Okay, I'll tell you what happens. When you click on the form, because it's online, you fill it online. It's called ESTA. Let me see if I can show you this. Let me see. I'm going to show you this. ESTA USA. Okay. I'm going to show you what. Let me see. I'm going to show you what happens here, guys. Okay. This is what you get when you're coming in as a visitor, and you are not a U.S. citizen. Okay. Are you seeing this, guys? This is the ESTA application. Okay. This is the ESTA application. So basically you create a new application, or let's say he's an individual application, and then you confirm and continue. And then you have to look at the disclaimer you have to read. Okay. It says, warning, this is all information provided by you or on your behalf. Okay. This has been on for ages now. This is not new. Okay, it says here, let me show you that here, guys. It says here, a determination that you're not eligible for electronic travel authorization does not preclude you from applying for a visa to travel to the United States. But because Harry's British, he doesn't need like a visa. Like, when you go, people have to go to an embassy or anything. No, people like Harry don't need a visa. You basically just fill out this ESTA application form. All information provided by you or on your behalf by a designated third party must be true and correct. An electronic travel authorization, which is ESTA, may be revoked at any time for any reason, such as new information influencing eligibility. You may be subject to administrative or criminal penalties if you knowingly and willfully make a materially false, fictitious, or fraudulent statement or representation in an electronic travel authorization application submitted by you or on your behalf. And then you have warning if upon application for admission to the United States at a port of entry, you're admitted under the visa waiver program by U.S. Customs and Border Protection Officer, you may not accept unauthorized employment or attend school or represent the foreign information media during your visit under the program. You may not apply for a change of non-immigrant status, an extension of stay, adjustment of status, or temporary permanent resident unless eligible under Section 245C for the Immigration and Nationality Act. Violation of these terms will be subject to your removal. And then, for example, you say yes, you click, right? Then you move to the next one. Let me see if it stays there. Did I click yes? I move. Okay, you move. And then you continue here. You have to upload your passport. See? And then once you upload your passport, it will ask you, like, for example, here, personal information. You can see when after you fill this out, right? And then let's say it might not allow me to go to next. Let me see. It doesn't allow me to go to next because I have to upload this information. So, but after you go through here, you basically, then they start asking you questions about whether you've been convicted, whether you've been convicted, whether you have ever taken drugs that are illegal in your country, it could be considered illegal in the United States, whether they ask you all kinds of questions. What's 800? We're up to 800. Thank you so much, guys, for PDINA. This is so great. Thank you, please. Thank you. It would be great if we could get to 1,000 for PDINA. That'll make her day. No, she's not being kind. I mean, she's trying to stay, she's not like me. She's, sometimes I regret things I say, and I shouldn't. No, 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 no. No, you don't get diplomatic status. Harry has never had diplomatic status, and IPP status. IPP status he only has when he traveled on behalf of the Queen, representing the Queen. Other than that, he didn't get it. No. So yes. So you see, guys, it's only a line that it asks you, it says, have you ever taken drugs? Have you issues? And then when you click, if you click yes, then other subsections open up and say, were there drugs? And they ask you what kind of drugs there were. They ask you to name the drugs you've taken. They ask you if they were under medication. And then if so, they ask you to upload the prescription of those drugs. And all kinds of things. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are so amazing. Let's hope we can get to 1,000. The link to donate to PDINA is going to remain open until tomorrow. Hopefully we can get to 1,000. She's going to be crying in the car probably, which is good that you made her cry. Tears of happiness, because you have no idea how much this is needed for her to help. So, and you guys are amazing. So that's all we need to know, guys. That's all we need to know. Did he click yes or no? If he has more pages, it tells me that he clicked yes. And then it must be a long list of drugs that he has. Because that's the only way. Because if you click no, then you move to the next page. You need to the next one, and then they ask you if you've ever been convicted of a crime, and you click no. If you click yes, then they ask you to provide the case number and documentation and blah, 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 because they have to do that, all of that. I don't get to see it because, believe it or not, Mary Carper, I am blocked in the country I'm in from seeing it. So I can't see it. This is why I'm asking you guys to keep me uploaded. So, and if he did get, and what would be interesting is for the Heritage Foundation to ask also, when Harry came to Vegas in 2012 and he was partying hardy and doing drugs, because he must have done drugs while he was an immigrant or a visitor. That in itself is grounds for him not to be allowed back in. So, yeah. Where I am, they're not allowed. Where I am, they're not allowed. I'm hoping to leave for Canada soon. So, yeah, I'm in the process of that. And I have some huge news, guys, that I can't say anything because I want it to happen, but it's going to be so huge news. I am, knock on wood. Now you see, this is why I don't get when people say, because the application is very clear. The application is very clear. It says why the information provided by you, because I've heard people try to excuse Harry from saying, oh, well, if somebody else filled it out for him, that still makes him responsible. Okay, that still makes him responsible. Okay, so that is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. That still makes him responsible for that. You can't avoid it. You have to be. You're made responsible for that. And before we go, I just want to show you guys something, because I usually like to show what's going on in the world of X. Here, I'm not going to show my page. I'm going to go home here. This is Meghan Small. And it's like, did Meghan Markle claim during her failed Archetypes podcast we would see the real her? Years later, this talentless trollop is still trying to show people the real her. You know, and it's this is really interesting. I want you guys to listen to this.
And she announced the name change in the most authentic.
It's kind of blurry, that, but they're just mocking her, and like, look at this, the Wills family. This is Meghan's the thing that she posted there, and this is what she's trying to imitate with the dog. I mean, this woman is creepy. People are talking about a South Park episode, but I didn't see any, guys. I didn't see any. Like I follow, you know, Amy Cristiano. Oh, yeah, I love you. Yeah. Wait, guys, let me show you someone here who woke up. Just 1 second, guys. Let me show you somebody here who just woke up. 1 second. No. Vení. Es tu cumpleaños. Guess who's here, guys? Here's City. She's 3 years old today, my baby girl. So thank you guys for wishing her a happy birthday. My baby girl. Isn't she? She's huge right now, but she's like a baby to me. But yeah, I mean, this is I mean, Meghan Markle and Harry said to launch legal action against Donald Trump. Good luck with that. But people are saying that South Park already produced the thing, and I haven't seen it. I've been looking for it and I can't find it. And what do you make of this, that Harry and Meghan want to sue Donald Trump because I know, right? 3 years ago, and now she's here. Yeah, I know. I want to thank you guys for donating to PDINA for real, guys. You know, this is what this community should be about. You know, rather than trashing people. I'm sorry you've had some sugars in the chat. I want to thank the mods for helping us with that. Yeah, she is gorgeous. But you know, they never construct anything. Instead, they come and attack. So, but this is interesting. So I haven't seen that thing, but I wish them good luck, because I mean, just because Trump expressed an opinion that she's terrible, it doesn't mean anything. You know, Doesn't mean anything. Everybody's entitled to their opinions, but I guess who's that? Robert Irwin, yeah. So this original, The Tig, began in 2007. This is Glamorous by Rosalind London. Seems Markle couldn't be authentic with anything she's ever attempted online. From her early days as a founder, This is Glamorous, Tig. In 2007, Rosalind London has charted her own course in the digital landscape. What began as an intimate corner of I was going to do a video about it. Somebody beat me to it. But the thing is, now I can't do a video about it because now Lemon Truffle has shown it. I might still do it and show it. Shit. Yeah. Well, but that's good. Yeah, you can see that. So, for example, The Tig. It was Rosalind London has charted her own course in the digital landscape. What began as an intimate corner of the internet evolved into a destination where readers discover in the everyday, from Sundapple Parisian cafes to hidden gardens in London, quietest squares. In 2014, Rosalind artistic vision expanded into two directions: an online shop. That's why maybe Meghan Markle can't get it. I was gonna do a video about it. But good on Lemon Trifle. She talked about it. That's amazing, you know. And there's people that are saying that Harry's gonna come back to the royal family again. This is the thing that South Park ruined Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. I haven't seen it anywhere, you know. Michael Jackson, yeah. And we're gonna talk in tomorrow. So I hope tomorrow you log in because we're gonna have a very lively thing. We have Taz expressing her words. I love how she talks, you know. And then, wow, Mindy, this is our recollections may vary. Wow, Mindy and Mexi must be really good buddies, both getting net flops into legal trouble. I don't know what they're talking about, Diana. I haven't read it. And this is pretentious moi, Marcos Maintenance mood board. So this is the thing, though, you know, like, oh, what is this? Kate and Williams set to overshadow a Meghan Netflix show just before launch. Prince, Kate, and William could be set to overshadow Meghan Markle's Netflix show with a public baking display just days before. And I'm in for it. I'm down for it, guys. It says the Prince and Princess of Wales will visit the historic Pontypridd market next week to try their hand at making traditional Welsh cakes. But this is nothing new. They've done it in the past, so it's not like, you know, they're imitating Meghan Markle. And they're more real than she is. I mean, look at these gorgeous kids. Let's see I just don't get it. You know what is so terrible? Oh my God, look at that. I love watching this science girl. I really do, guys. I'm sorry I got a little bit sidetracked with Magic Mike. This is one thing that really makes me angry. That she was using children, the ethnic children, you know, and taking pictures with them. There's the vintage read, yeah. So I just wanted to say, like, this woman has actually lost the plot. It's insane. It's an embarrassment to herself, the royal family. It's an embarrassment to Netflix. She is an embarrassment to Netflix, guys, because Netflix is not. Do you want me to do the video? But the thing is, though, that I don't want people accusing me. I was actually, guys, I can show you that I even prepared the thumbnail because I get this information days before, but I don't have the time to do it, you know. And where I am, I have such bad connection, and then it takes me a long time to upload. And I was going to do a video about that, and I don't want to be accused of, oh, you're using my stuff, but I actually had planned on doing that because I found about that a while back. So, but so many things happen at the same time, you know, like so many things are happening and growing at the same time. And you know, this, like now Meghan Markle reaching out to Blake Lively to lend her support. Can you imagine how bad you have to be that even Blake Lively doesn't want your support? You know, are you allowed to have multiple? How can you have multiple domains? No, you're not. If one multiple, you know that David Beckham trademarked his name because somebody was using that. Oh, you think I'm joking, Missy Lulu? Thank you for bringing this up. You think I'm joking because I'm going to do it. Okay. Listen, see, you're not going to catch me in a lie here. Here, I'll show you because I am actually doing a video about this. I actually was going to show you this. Crap, where is it? I have it here. If it starts playing, the thing is that she has music in it because I have it here. No, that's not it. Stop sharing. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Because I'm doing a video on this. And I haven't taken it down because I actually posted it on my X account a while ago. But I have it up here on my computer. Here. This is called the Daily Motion. This is the real girl's kitchen. It's on Aura TV, right? This is by Haley Duff here. And you can see, let me see. I'm gonna the music. You're gonna see her. So she's doing that. So you see, I have it ready. So she's doing a cookbook and stuff like that. I think we can play this one a little bit here.
She's just so much fun. She has this wild energy. She's always excited to try new things. And Kirby, I love Kirby. She's from H-Town, like me. We grew up in the same neighborhood. So we were kindred spirits the minute we met. What is that?
And then, but I wanted you to see it.
I feel like you just had a baby. Do you guys know her, Meghan Markle? She's on Suits.
I've heard you talk about her a lot. Yeah.
She's a serious foodie. So every time I come to the city, we go do like foodie stuff together.
Okay.
We're going to Eagle Street Farm.
What's
Pickle some
that?
things. It's a farm
A
on
farm?
a rooftop.
You're going to a
Look how it fills through. I love that.
so pretty.
Bam.
Perfect.
We're done. These go in the fridge now?
Yeah, and you know, the flavor definitely develops. So
Until I see that book.
I present you with your
Smaller, sweeter variety. And those yummy egg noodles and bok choy topped with the delicious duck sausage.
Is that duck sausage, right? Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Wow, that looks great.
Thank you.
So what do we have next?
Fried chicken, girl?
Oh,
So you see, I was gonna do about this because I have it. I've had it for almost a month up here because I was gonna do. I was gonna do this and pair it with the lady in the TIG in London, the one that I just showed you. But now this lady has busted it out. So Meghan Markle, this is in 2014. Meghan Markle was literally taking ideas from her, and she was so gracious and allowed her to come in. I mean, I've had this for over a month up here, and I've been so scared to because I have such a hard time finding the links afterwards, right? I know, Maria, and then I get accused that I'm the one copying them, which is not true. I don't do that. It's she gave her, I mean, she was so kind. She gave her a lot of airtime. But Meghan Markle is copying so much from this woman because she actually did 2 very excellent seasons there, which is the Real Girls Guide or something like that. And then, of course, Meghan Markle was traveling, and in 2014, this lady from London, she's the Haley. This lady, she's from a very famous family. In fact, her sister is Hilary Duff, I think. But yet Meghan Markle, when she launches this cooking thing, she doesn't think of repaying her and inviting her in and she is very famous. It comes from a very comes from a very famous family, you know. So it's so I was gonna do a video about it. I might still do it. I mean, people are gonna bitch about me no matter what, so I don't care really. I'm gonna do it because I had it here forever and ever and ever, you know. So, and I've been planning to do the video, but then so many news have come up, the Invictus and thing, and I have another video about racism, the real racist in the royal family, and how the queen was triggered and stuff like that. So thank you so very much, guys. I mean, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. I want to thank you guys for donating to PDINA. I'm sorry I hawk it so much, but it's because I really know that she needs it. And you guys are an amazing community. And this is a community that I tried to build with other people to help each other out, but it didn't work out that way, did it? So
That's not happening again. But thank you very much, guys. And the link for the charity, even though the live end, it's gonna still open. So please, please, any of you who are rewatching this video, do donate. And yeah, thank you very much. And I will see you tomorrow in the live for the live tomorrow, okay? Because it's gonna be kick-ass tomorrow. Oh my God, 2 hours and a half. My God, guys, the lives are getting longer. I must be bored. I must bored you. I'm sorry I bored you guys. Thank you, Sydney Chat. Thank you, Chala Maguire for donating to PDINA. Thank you, MD, for donating to PDINA, $6.99, $9.99. Thank you, Joaquin Lemay. Thank you, Zenaida Rivera. Thank you so much, and thanks to all of you who are donating to PDINA. Thank you so very much. And what an amazing lot of people you are. And I'll see you tomorrow in the live. Have a great Saturday.